We want to solve this rational equation. So the first thing we need to do if we're solving a rational equation is we need to factor. That's always going to be our first step because we want to know what we need to multiply by. So I'm going to factor. So I have 1 over 2x. That doesn't need to be factored, and this doesn't. This last one, I can pull a 3x, leaving me with x plus 1. So then my LCD, or my least common multiple, or divisor, or whatever we want to call it, okay? I need a 2x. I need an x plus 1. Okay, here I already have an x. I already have x plus 1, but I need a 3, right? So I also need a 3. So I'm going to actually use 6x, x plus 1. This is going to be my LCD. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply through by this. So here's x plus 1 over 2x, 6x, x plus 1 over x plus 1, and then this is 6x, x plus 1. I'm doing the same thing to each, so it doesn't matter what I do. Now, obviously, these were all 1, so I didn't have to do anything, but if I had a number up there, I would, of course, have to multiply and distribute that through. And I'm going to come through here, and those cancel. This leaves me a 3. Those cancel. That, and this leaves me a 2. So I'm left with, let's see here, I have a 3x plus 1 minus 6x equals 2. Now I just have to solve this. So 3x plus 3 minus 6x equals 2. That's going to give me 3 minus 3x equals 2. So then I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Negative 3x equals negative 1. Negative 3x, x equals 1/3. So here's my answer. Then, of course, I have to go back up and check. There's, obviously you can do a full check, but the quick and dirty method is simply to check to make sure none of these make a negative 1/3 doesn't make any of these into a 0. And I can see here, no, that'd make it 2/3, that'd make it 1 1/3. That'd make it that'd be a 1, but it's not going to subtract. So I'm like, okay, I'm okay. And I feel pretty confident that this is a valid solution. For the most part, all your extraneous solutions are going to be because you're trying to divide something by 0. So usually if you're not dividing by 0, you're pretty safe. But of course, you can always do that full check. Doesn't hurt and it's good practice.